Hey everybody, welcome back to Chapter 5 of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. We're here at the bottom of the Ether Mines underneath Colony 6, where we brought the battle to Zord, the faced Mechon who kidnapped Sharla's brother Juju. We managed to take him down and change the future by saving Juju and Otharon, and now it means it's time to get the heck out of here. It's been a long journey through these mines, and I'm sure Shulk and company are ready to get back to the surface, breathe in some fresh air, and see the sky again. So we've got to take these stairs up. Hopefully there will be some elevators as well, because we are very deep underground. So if it's all stairs, well, let's just say they're all going to be feeling that in their buns tomorrow. Alright, so I guess it's basically just back the way we came across this giant mechanism here. We need to wait for it to come around this side we can hop on, and then that over there looks to be some sort of elevator, actually, so... Luckily for the crew, I think their buns might be safe. Oh no! I was so busy thinking about how hard it would be to walk up so many flights of stairs that I actually missed our ride. Oops, sorry guys. Let's wait for the next one. So, of course, our next step is probably going to be to retake Colony 6 completely. We did manage to save some Colony 6 residents and make a big dent in the Mechon forces, but we haven't been to Colony 6 proper yet, so hopefully, once we get up and out of here and make sure everyone's rested and okay, we can take the battle to Colony 6 and reclaim it once and for all. We weren't able to save Sharla's fiancé. He was an unfortunate casualty of everything, but we did save her brother and her mentor. So that's a win, right? Alright, we made it to the freight elevator. Oh yeah, I think this might take us right up to the surface.
Good. Works perfectly.
You see? What did I say?
We're all impressed.
Up, up, up we go. Where we stop, no one knows. But hopefully it'll be the surface. Uh-oh.
Why have we stopped?
Guess it wasn't that easy after all.
But I think we're about to find out.
Are you serious? This guy again?
Not him again.
This one doesn't give up.
This is our chance, guys.
I was just finished saying how we took down the faced Mechon Zord, and guess what? He's back. Not even the Ether River could keep him down. So I'll give it to Zord. It's rather impressive, honestly, that he is still kicking after all that. You can see he has been severely damaged, though. His armor is corroded, and because of that, we're able to actually hit him, which is good. Before, all of our attacks were literally bouncing off him. But due to our battle from before and the corrosion of the Ether River, it appears he's weaker than ever. So we should finally, hopefully, be able to put an end to this once and for all. But gosh, just when I thought we were gonna get out of here, and of course Zord had to come crash the party. This guy just doesn't know when to quit. I'm not sure if I should be impressed or annoyed. Maybe a little bit of both. Oh yeah, he's going down so much easier this time around. Before we couldn't do any damage to him unless we knocked him down, which was more difficult than you'd think because we had to use a chain attack to do so. This time though, we're just doing all of the damage. Goodbye, Zord. Boom. Yes, Sharla, what a shot. Bye-bye, you ugly son of a gun.
Did we get him?
Got to hand it to you. You beat me without even releasing the true power of the Monado.
true power.
What do you know about the Monado?
Sorry, boy. I can't tell you that. You'll have to find out the truth on your own.
The truth?
When I became what you see now, that's when my eyes were opened. It was a good ride while it lasted.
When you became like this? What do you mean?
Time's up, Pipsqueak. I'm gone!
Sword! Get back!
We smashed that bronze idiot. Now the people of Colony 6 can rest in peace.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Shala,
I thank the stars you're all right.
where are we?
Just outside Colony 6. Thanks to Shulk and Ryan, we destroyed that thing. But not everyone made it.
Oh? I'm so sorry. Shulk? Ryan? I didn't mean to cause any more trouble, running off like that.
Forget about it, kid. We settled the score.
Thanks.
Yes. But there's still no sign of that Mechon with the metal face. He's the one we're really after.
Yeah.
Hope I'm not interrupting.
It's him! Metal face! Ah! Not just him! A whole bunch! And tons of them look like Zord!
Pathetic. After all that talk, Zord was crushed by worthless maggots like you.
Oh, this one can talk and all.
I can talk all right. And I got a good memory. Fiora! Get out of there! Get out! Screams were music to my ears. My claws slid right through her soft flesh. Like a hot knife through butter.
Talk all you want. Because those words will be your last!
The Monado! Yeah, it's been a while. But you should know by now. The Monado can't stop me!
Shulk!
Shulk!
I'm gonna...
Any way you slice it, the Monado ain't gonna work, boy. Didn't work then, won't work now. Now, time to cut you down to size. Hey, what?
That's...
Now, let him have it, beast.
Look who it is! Some friendly faces arriving just in time. The story is heating up here. We've got many faced Mechon, but we've also got many allies. Hello, Dunban.
Sorry to have kept you. Looks like we were just in time.
Alright, so here we have it, folks. It's time for a fight. We're getting a tutorial saying don't forget to organize the party. The party formation box is shown whenever there's a change to the traveling party. With the window visible, select main menu and press A to display the menu, letting you rearrange the party for battle. So essentially, right now, as you can see, we have Shulk, Ryan, and Charlotte as our battle members, but we do have 2 reserve members that we can sub in, and then guests that we can't do anything with. I'm gonna stick with our main crew, and we are now gonna fight on Freight Road a whole bunch of Mechon. A lot about those cutscenes we just saw is very important. Obviously, we heard from Zord about him being, quote, made like that, which is interesting. We don't know exactly what he means, but it's certainly something to keep in the back of your head. And then, of course, the main big baddie is here, the one who killed Fiora and is now gloating about it. He can talk as well. And he does look different than Zord and some of the other face mechons. Speaking of face mechons, you can see there is more than just two. We are actually surrounded by face mechon right now. So they must be a new type of mechon that's becoming more prevalent. We had never seen face mechon up until now, and now we're seeing a bunch, so... Clearly something has changed in the mechon factory, or wherever these things are born. Alright, time for a chain attack. Stream Edge. Wild Down. Thunder Bullet.
Nice.
Luckily, just the regular mechon here are not resistant to the Monado and the Monado's enchantments, so we're taking them down as easy as ever. Party is now almost all level 25 as well. Shulk and Ryan are both 25. Shirla's still 24. Down go the minions.
There's no end to them. Where are they coming from?
I can take the smaller ones, but the rest will be like fighting Zord over and over.
If only the Monado would work on these things.
Focus, Shulk! Look out!
Ryan!
Look at you all.
Look at this, metal brain.
That it, Grandpa?
Running out of ideas here.
You may be able to block a projectile, but let's see if you can block this!
Dunban may be injured, but he's still got the spirit of a hero.
How does it feel to be such a pathetic hero?
Charging in head first with nothing but a regular sword.
Oh, does it hurt? I bet it does.
I hate this
It
guy.
hurts because the Monado won't work for a bunch of losers like you.
Why is he literally the worst? Someone needs to stick a sword through his ugly head.
Interested? You little maggots need to learn when you've been stepped on.
That light. Everyone, fall back, now!
Won't change a thing. I'm gonna wipe you out once and for all. What the? Telepia?
Now's our chance!
You'll pay for that. How are you?
We must be outside the tower.
Welcome, true heir to the Monado.
Father!
Weak and pathetic.
What or who are you?
You will pay for what you've done! You will know the pain and suffering you caused the Emperor and Fiora! Another one.
Enough of this. You got lucky, brat. Next time, your head is mine.
Yeah, whatever you say. Run off with your tail between your legs. Now those were some interesting visions Shulk just saw. Clearly there's lots of adventure ahead, including hunting down that guy.
We'll get another chance.
But for now, we should listen to Dunban.
Fine.
We're lucky to have gotten out of that in one piece.
That thing saved us. Whatever it was.
You did well.
What the heck?
But what of the boy? Well then, there is much to be done.
Who and what was that? Could Chapter 5 have ended on any bigger of a cliffhanger? Holy moly. The adventure is just getting started, folks. Hold on to your hats. It only gets better from here. That's the end of Chapter 5, and now let's begin Chapter 6.
I thought it was you. Nice to see you, Dixon.
It's been a while, Grandpa. 1 year, if my memory hasn't left me. Good to see you haven't kicked the bucket.
Ah, they know each other from the war.
Put a sock in it.
Wait. Dixon. Dunban. You're the heroes who risked your lives a year ago in the battle to defend the colonies.
Wow, they're famous even outside of Colony 9. Charlotte knows them too.
What's a pretty young lady like you doing hanging around with this bunch of slackers?
Dunban, Dixon. Thanks for helping out back there.
I don't believe we did anything.
He's right. Save your thanks for that giant bird.
What was that thing?
A Tallara. A mystical beast that protects the sleeping Bionis. Though I've never heard of one ever venturing down to where us Homs live. Strange.
A Tallara? So that's what it's called.
A mystical beast that protects the Bionis.
So, what's your plan from here? Follow that metal-faced machine, I presume?
What else? He's gonna pay for what he did to Fiora.
Well then, there's only one place he'd go. Galahad Fortress in Sword Valley. A year ago, those things were building a huge fortress, right in the valley. Tactically, it's an excellent location to launch attacks from. I feel there's a strong chance they've now finished building it. That would explain why both colonies were attacked recently.
Sword Valley. The very place where we made our last stand 1 year ago.
So it's settled. Bash down a fortress and smash some metal brains.
Easy, Ryan.
Shulk?
There's somewhere else I need to go first.
But what could be more important than... Wait, you saw another one.
Saw what? What are you on about? These visions sound pretty handy. Well, out with it. What do you see?
I was somewhere very high up. I was fighting at the peak of a huge tower. Fighting Metalface. I heard a voice. And then the Monado's power was unleashed. His armor instantly gave way. The Monado doesn't work on Metalface at the moment. But if that vision comes true...
A tower, huh? Doesn't give us much to go on.
Can you remember anything else from your vision?
I remember... a huge horn. That's it. As I fought Metalface, I could see the Bionis head.
Prison Island.
Prison Island?
I've never been. But I've heard of a black tower at the head of the Bionis. They say it was built by the ancient High Entia race.
The High Entia are real. I thought they were a myth.
I wouldn't blame you, son. An ancient race living at the top of the Bionis? It does sound crazy. But Bionis is home to all kinds of different people, not just us. That includes the High Entia.
The High Entia, huh? I dismiss them as folklore as well.
Never assume anything. Seeing is believing, right?
Have you ever met one?
Well, yeah.
Wow. Dixon, man, you're just full of surprises.
What can I say? I'm well-traveled. And it's all for your future. Day and night I've searched for new lands, met new cultures, and gained knowledge for our people. The life of a wandering old fool. A lonely one at that.
Stop your whining. You do it because you enjoy it. And you make a tidy profit.
Who asked you, Dunban?
Well then, Shulk, what's it to be?
We'll head there.
There are alternatives. We could abandon the colonies, find a place the Mekon will not discover and live in secret.
I realized something when we were fighting Zord. Wherever we go, they'll follow. We can't run from these things. We must fight on.
I see. Then I am obliged to join you.
You want to come with us?
Scared I'll get hurt?
No way. We know you're stronger than anything. Right, Ryan?
You bet.
I've recovered a great deal since we last met. And that miserly old coot over there made me this. Sharp, light, perfect for cutting through steel. Show me a mechon and I'll slice it in two. I might not be in peak condition, but I'm useful.
I can't thank you enough.
We're in it together now.
You can count on us, Dunban.
Miserly old coot. That sword is forged from mechon armor. It's worth every penny.
So you keep saying.
If you want to go to the Bionis Head, you'll need a guide to get to the upper regions.
We're at the bottom, so I guess the only way to go is up.
Right. But we'll need to go up the lower back first.
The lower back?
Colony 6 is right at the top of the Bionis leg. So we'll have to head around the waist. Through a place called Satorl Marsh. Follow me.
Well, there you have it, folks. We've got our plan. So Dunban has officially joined our party, meaning we can swap him in reserve, or out of reserve at any time. And now let's catch our breath for 1 second. We made it out of the Ether Mines and were immediately assaulted by Mechon. We haven't had any time to sort of unpack what's happened. But our objective is clear. We are still going to pursue the faced Mechon, the whole reason we set out on this journey to begin with. But now, thanks to Shulk's vision, we have potentially a way to beat him. Shulk saw that somehow his Monado gained even more powers, and it was able to cut through the face Mechon, which is right now our biggest hindrance to, actually exacting our revenge. If we can make that future come true, then we may have the power that we need to exact our revenge and stop the Mechon for good. Usually when we see Shulk's visions, they're heralding a future that we don't want to come to pass. So far, it's been all about changing the future, but in this specific instance, we actually want this future to come to pass, and the only way we can do so is by heading to the spot where we saw the vision, which appears to be very high up on the Bionis. So this is truly becoming a Titan-scaling adventure. We started at Colony 9 at the foot of the Bionis, and are now making our way up to the very top, to the head of the Bionis. Before we do, we can get a closer look here at Colony 6. Unfortunately, we're not going to have the opportunity to liberate it right now. But we can get a little closer just to check everything out. There are lots of monsters roaming around. Not many Mechon, though, which is good. This is a spot where they have some of their transports. This is the transporter. They took one like it when the refugees escaped Colony 6. We can grab all the items sitting around here, and then we'll keep moving. I always find it so funny how they, discuss directions in this universe. We need to go up the upper thigh, around the waist, and over the lower back. Like, can you imagine if you gave someone directions like that? But hey, that's the reality when you're living on a giant Titan. So we're about halfway up it now, but we need to keep going up even higher if we want to see the spot where Shulk's vision took place. It's a rainy old day, so you can't see much, but the Mechonis is right over there, and the sword connecting the two of them is just above our head in terms of a reference point. And as we head up, it seems like we may meet a new race of people. The High Entia. We did see some people in Shulk's vision that didn't necessarily look like Homs, so they must be the High Entia that they were discussing before. Interesting to think they've lived their whole lives up on the head of the Bionis, while we've lived our whole lives down on the foot of the Bionis, never encountering each other. Alright, we've made it to the Misty Path, and this must be the Marsh. It looks really spooky in here. I'm sure this is going to be a total walk in the park to cross through, right? Kelshire Wetlands. Here we are. Wow. It's kind of beautiful. Look at those trees. Oh my goodness. All the like mysterious colors. This place is cool. Probably dangerous, but cool. Welcome to the Satorl Marsh. We're right at the hip, the lower back area of the Bionis. In an area that looks very unique and different to anything else we've come across so far in our adventures.
I've never seen anywhere like this.
You see? This is why I've been saying you need to get out of the lab every now and then. We're aiming to get inside the Bionis. We can get to the upper regions from there.
Wow. I've never thought about going inside the Bionis.
The closer we get to the top, the more monster trouble we're gonna run into. The only things that venture this far in are the Nopon merchants and curious types like me.
You really know all the fun spots, eh, Dixon?
You want to get to the top? Then this is the only way.
We'll push on, no matter what.
That's the spirit, Shulk.
Guess we've got no other choice at this point. Luckily we have Dixon to show us the way, or we'd probably be lost. Alright, so according to our mini-map, we kind of just gotta keep moving right through the wetlands here. We did get a vision upon picking up that item. 5 lemon stones should be enough. We have to take them to Zazadan as quickly as possible. I don't know who Zazadan is or why he needs lemon stones, but we'll keep that in mind. We've got 1, we need 4 more. All the colors and everything around here, it's just absolutely beautiful, but you can feel that it's almost stuffed to the brim with magic. We've got our first encounter here with a Marsh Flammy.
Now we're putting together. So this is what teamwork is. Powering up.
And we also drew the attention of an Aqua Nebula, which is literally just a concentration of water ether, I think. It is very resistant to attacks, which probably makes sense, seeing as I don't think it really has a physical form. It's just a grouping of energy. I don't know how we're gonna take this thing down. Slowly and steadily, I guess. Do a chain attack. Stream edge. Wild down. Blast. Yeah, see that all of that only did 549 damage because it is just so resistant to physical damage. I just genuinely don't know what else to do. We don't really have a lot of, you know, magical arts to rely on. We're all very much physical fighters. This will just be kind of a war of attrition. On the bright side, Aqua Nebula isn't doing a ton of damage back to us. It's kind of running away, to be honest. Regretting picking a fight with us, Aqua Nebula?
You're not invincible. Enchant. Now it's right. We can do even better. Come on, Chala. One will hurt even more. Chala. Nice back. Yeah. Nice going. I think we can do it. Yeah.
Another chain attack lined up.
I know. I'm on it. Whistle blast. We're not finished yet. Leave it to me.
Nice, we can get it down to daze. 823 damage, more than last time. And we did daze it, which is honestly the most important part of that whole process. Alright, he's got like 1/3 HP left. Come on, guys. Keep it up. This guy had better give us some good rewards for having to go through all of this. Oh, he just exploded in the end. Wow. Okay. I don't think we even got loot from him. Well, I learned my lesson. We're going to try to avoid those concentrations of ether wherever we can, because fighting them is both annoying and unrewarding. Noted. Okay, I've got lots more birds, which are probably going to want to fight us. Marsh Flemmies? Alright, you guys. After fighting that, that last thing, these guys will be a welcome change of pace. We'll actually be able to do some damage versus them. Which is nice. Getting all the chain attacks lined up. We're really working as a team here now.
I'm on it. My rifle's getting hotter.
What about me?
Nice.
Perfect. Pesky thing. I'll ring up. What? Right? Don't worry about it. Almost there. Okay, guys. Now we're putting together. Now it's right time.
Ah, can't move. Which is frustrating when all of my abilities require me to be in close quarters. Alright, here we go. Fortunately, it looks like we attracted the attention of some other monsters at some point. Which is why this battle is taking longer than I thought it would. That's alright. We got one bird down. We've got two birds down, and then we've got some little froggy fish type creatures here called an acid oopa. We'll get rid of, and then we're done. Alright. Good job, team. Our reward for all of that was sticky mucus. I know, I bet you're as excited as I am. You can also pick up the items that are just on the ground here. And keep rocking. The forest looks decidedly less magical on this side. Less magical, more spooky. We're being attacked by a demented, evil-looking owl, so yeah, that about checks out with what I would think the monsters of this place would look like. Hoppus Quadwing. Down he goes. Yeah, I can see why not many people venture into this area, because it doesn't seem to be very welcoming. Alright, so we're through the wetlands, and we're now officially into the swamp. Before we can really investigate it, though, we've got to take down some more Quadwings. Looks like they just hide up in the trees, waiting for lone travelers to stumble through the area so they can swoop down and peck out their eyeballs. That last bit is just a bit of lore I added myself, but it seems right. These things definitely look like they would eat eyeballs. No time for a nap now, Ryan. Come on. We've got 3 Quadwings here, and one of them is only attacking Charla. So, Ryan, I'm gonna need you to help her, please. She's not quite as sturdy as you are. She's not gonna be able to handle just getting pecked to death by a Coppus Quadwing. Right. Almost down. Come on, guys. There we go. One left. Holy moly. We disturbed a whole family of quadwings, I think. This is ridiculous. We are looking pretty much like a team, though. I do agree. Uh-oh. We're all taking a nap now. Quadwing's gonna get some free hits in. Luckily, he decided to take those hits out on Rhine, which was best case scenario. He's the sturdy one for a reason. Alright, fine. Holy quadwings. That was crazy. Alright. Into the Locust Swamp.
Everyone, look.
Hey, friendly faces. What are they doing here?
Ah, some Nopon merchants.
I guess Dixon did mention some of the only people who travel through this area are Nopon merchants, and he was spot on.
Let's go and ask them.
Good idea.
Nopon merchants. Let's go say hello, shall we? Landmark, Nopon Merchant Camp. Luckily they've got this boardwalk here, so they can bypass the most of the gross water. Unfortunately for us, there were quadwings literally circling the area. Nopons will have to be careful. I feel like one of these things could pick up a Nopon and fly away real quick. It's like a hawk with a chihuahua. You gotta be careful. But I guess that's why they're in a large group and in away from the water a little bit to protect themselves as much as they can. How do you like that? Indeed, that was real good. Alright. Let's go check in with these Nopon. Hey guys! This first time you come to Satorl? This place covered in fog all year long. It best not to move around at nighttime. Many bad things happen at night. It's so scary here. Detox Brogs attacked me before and nearly gobbled me up. I don't want that to happen again. Can you kill some for me? Thank you. Good luck. You ever see Satorl glow? You know can see in daytime, but can see at nighttime. Trees give off beautiful light. This place so nice. But I hate Coppice quadwings. Me too. You and me both, buddy. They attack me when I make camp. I wish they'd leave me alone. Can you kill some for me? Great. Be careful. Alright, this guy just has many monster extermination quests for us. You ever been to Baron Moor? Mist Rogals there are so scary. They not there at night, but Nopon active in daytime, so they see us. They always attack us. Can you kill some for us? Just call me Shulk the Mercenary. I'll accept all of your monster extermination quests. This poor guy just has a list of creatures that are trying to eat Nopon. Somebody help! Bokoko need help! Ignis took Bokoko's friend Katja. If no one save Katja, Ignis eat her. That doesn't sound good. I think we should get this sorted as soon as possible. Yeah, we have to do something. Katja is a scholar who knows lots about legends of this place. Bokoko think Ignis take Katja for information. They know we'll eat Katja straight away, but Bokoko's still worried. This is serious, but what could the Ignis possibly hope to learn from him? It must be about that big secret, but Bokoko not know very much. An important secret? Sounds fascinating, but his safety is the top priority. Ignis took Katja to Exile Fortress. Will you save Katja? I don't know where that is, but we will certainly try to find out. Thank you so much, but Bokoko think it too dangerous to go in from front, so better to go in back door if you can. You need to find key to open back door. No problem, leave it to me. Yeah, I'll help too. Alright, so we got lots of quests from our new Nopon friends. And then there's also a shop where we can do a little shopping. Perhaps it's a good opportunity for us to do some upgrading. Yes, right away, the Battle Driver is a great upgrade for Rhine. And the Steel Cutlass is a great upgrade for Dunban. Time for shopping indeed! Alright, we did some shopping, and Shulk's got some cool new equipment, including this headgear. Holy moly. He's ready to take off and fly. I love it. And now let's head out. So we obviously have to keep going through the swamp for our own purposes, but as we go through, hopefully we'll be able to exterminate some of the monsters and help out the poor Nopon while we're at it. Right away, I see one of the things they want us to exterminate. It's one of those quad wings. I hate these things on the best of days, so I have absolutely no problems with helping out the Nopon by taking out a few more quad wings, because I feel like the less quad wings there are in the world, the better a time everyone will have. At least that's been my experience so far as we go through the swamp. Alright, 1 out of 3 complete. And I'm sure we will find lots more, whether we actually want to or not. But for now, we'll keep following the path. It is really spooky in here. It's apparently the middle of the day. It's about 1 p.m., but you really wouldn't know based on the amount of fog that's present. That's another one down. 2 out of 3 Coppice quad wings have been hunted. And here's our last one, sitting up atop that tree. Thinks that I don't see him up there. Joke's on him, my eyes are wide open for quad wings after what we've been through. Alright, quest completed. You completed the Nopon Merchant's request. Hopefully the camp will be safe now. Absolutely, and we both got a level up. We're now level 26. Good job, Ryan. We'll keep moving through this really creepy swamp. Speaking of monsters we need to hunt, looks like the brogs we've been tasked with exterminating are here as well. Here are the detox brogs, which almost ate one of the Nopons, apparently. Poor guy. So you might be wondering why I'm casting Monado Enchant when we're fighting regular monsters, but it's because it actually has 2 effects. Not only does it allow regular weapons to damage Mechon, but it also just has a slight buff on attack power as well. So if you cast it even when you're not fighting Mechon, it'll still do wonders for you, because it'll just increase everyone's damage, essentially. Look who's joined us in the fight, a quad wing. Get out of here, I've already killed enough of you today. Did a sweet 8,000 damage against the Detox Brog. We'll almost be down here. I shouldn't have went out of my way to hunt down the quad wings. I should have known that they would find a way to bring the battle to me at some point anyway. Alright, Detox Brog is down. Now we just get rid of this guy. Oh, I think another monster may have joined the battle. Everyone wants a piece of us today. One of those frog thingies has joined us in battle as well. It's alright, we'll just use this as a great opportunity to grind experience points. Nothing wrong with a little bit of extra battle experience. Alright, Acid Upa. You're the final one. Down he goes. Alright. Take all of our loot. I say loot. Very haphazardly, because I don't know if I would call it loot. It's mostly just monster scraps, but anyway. We're getting a vision about one of the things we just collected. She wants us to collect 3 white brog livers. Can you really eat these things? Ugh. Someone out there wants to eat them. Whoever it is, I don't know, but anyway, we'll know to keep an eye out for them. Here's the other detox brog that we need to fight. So let's attack him right now. I think I just heard the screech of my favorite enemy joining us. Yep, sure did. Ryan, can you pull some aggro, my guy? Get beat up here. Quick chain attack. There we go, and that completes that other monster hunting quest. So hopefully no more Nopon will get eaten or almost eaten by brogs, because that's definitely got to be traumatic. We can definitely empathize with them on that one. I don't think anyone likes a near-death experience at the hands of giant swamp frogs. Alright. Now that should be everything we need for this little area. So let's keep following our actual quest objective, which was supposed to take us over that bridge. I decided I wasn't going to take the bridge, I was instead going to walk through the waist-deep, disgusting swamp water. But all the same, it'll get us to where we need to go. Right, it is officially nighttime now. Apparently, monsters at night are even more difficult than the monsters at day, according to what the Nopon told us, so we're gonna have to really keep our eyes and ears open here. On the bright side, with it being Nopon, all the trees are lit up again. It's so beautiful here. Wow, the swamp really comes to life at night. I'm sure it's infinitely more dangerous, but it's also infinitely more beautiful. Now, here are some lizard folk. They're called Igna. They've actually got some crude weapons. They seem to be fairly civilized, because they do have swords and shields. They also want to kill us, so... Sentient, sure. Friendly, no. Those things don't go hand in hand. Luckily for us, they're not particularly strong. Down we go. There's actually tons of Igna up in this way. Clearly maybe they have a village or something nearby. Gosh, the colors and the lights are just absolutely breathtaking. I'm loving this. This area is essentially 2 different ones. It's a dreary old swamp during the day and an absolutely beautiful Technicolor light show at night. Even the murky swamp water doesn't seem so bad when it's lit up with all these blues and purples and greens. I genuinely have no idea where I'm going. This area is huge. If it wasn't for the mini-map, we would have been lost 10 times over. But instead, I'm just following the little yellow line, which points us in the rough direction of where we need to go. Along the way, we pick up items like this one that we have a vision about. Someone wants wool rocks. So we'll keep an eye out for more of those. This is Barren Moor. Alright, we got some more Ignas here. greeting us. Hello. Welcome to the Barren Moor. Would you like to fight for your life? Another one has joined in the fight. Right. Took out the welcoming party. We'll take their treasure. We'll keep moving. Wow. Just feel like I need to stop here for a second and just like take it in. Wow. Yep. This is pretty magical. The Bionis is an amazing place. It's so big that it's developed multiple different biomes and truly leads to a very diverse adventure in terms of landscapes. I think we might be almost on the other side here now. At least far enough in for another cutscene.
This lamp, it has a very strange glow.
It's a remnant of the Hyentia. They've hidden themselves away in the upper reaches now. But at one time, they controlled this whole area.
Good for them.
It's the perfect place to get some shut-eye. The lamp will keep the monsters away. We'll be safe if we rest here.
It has been a while since we rested, since before we dove into the ether mines. Everyone must be exhausted, so perhaps it's a good idea to get some sleep after all. Not sure how Shulk plans to sleep in that position,
the
but
feels so good.
Time to reminisce.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
You will pay for what you've done! You will know the pain and suffering you caused the Emperor and Fiora!
Do you wish to change it? The future?
Has it been that long?
Dixon.
14 years since I found you on that mountain. Seems like yesterday.
I owe it all to you. If you hadn't found me that day, I wouldn't be here now discovering the world.
Forgive me, Shulk. Sorry I couldn't save your folks.
Don't be.
Now I think about it, that was when I found the Monado as well. This might be crazy talk, but maybe you and the Monado are part of some higher plan.
I don't remember much at all. But I know that my mum and dad left me it. The Monado was their final gift to me. At least, that's how I used to think of it. That's why I want to discover its true power and help defeat the Mechon. But so far, I've just been creating piles of Mechon scrap.
So you don't just want to study it in a lab after all?
This sword... there must be some way.
Finally decided to join us, Shulk.
Sorry, guys. Didn't sleep a wink.
Right then. Time to move on. How far now?
We'll be there soon enough. The Hyentia ruins are just ahead.
there you have it, folks. We finally got a little rest in at the glowing obelisk, although apparently Shulk didn't sleep very well. I can't blame him. I don't know that I'd sleep well in a spooky swamp filled with multicolored lights either, especially after everything that's happened the past few days. I think they make a good point in their little conversation they had there before bed. Do you think Shulk and the Monado were destined to be together for some higher purpose? All signs seem to be pointing that way. Regardless, we've got our objective. We need to head higher up on the Bionis, perhaps meeting the reclusive High Entia race to figure out what was really going on in Shulk's vision and how we can activate more hidden powers of the Monado. We'll call it a day here and take a rest, just as Shulk and group did, but on our next episode, we'll continue working up along the Bionis. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the game so far, and I'll see you guys back here soon for more adventures.